Is jewelry necessary for a rapper?
Depend on what type of artist you is.
Explain.
A lot of artists, I know a lot of like J. Cole, he don't care about jewelry. Kendrick Lamar and them, they don't care about jewelry. You get what I'm saying? So then you got the rappers who come from nothing, they gotta get iced up.
Now, when it comes to jewelry, are you yourself addicted to it?
Nah, not really, but I'm gonna get me some.
Do you remember your first chain ever?
Yeah.
And this could be something like you were young. It doesn't have to be something recent.
Oh.
Your first chain ever in life. Do you remember what it was?
Real chain or fake chain?
You did fake at first.
Yeah.
What was your first fake chain?
And
how old were you?
Man, I wanna say like I was like 19, first fake chain at the club with that bitch. It was clean though. It was clean.
People believed it? No one ever questioned it?
Nah, cause they all had the same ones on, so shit. It was that big bitch. You know when Busta had it's like the square bitch. It got the different color. Got the yellow, white. You know that bitch. You know what I'm saying? It came with the bracelet and all. I ain't get the bracelet and shit though, but you know.
You had the chain.
Yeah, I had that chain.
First real chain?
Like 3 years ago. My first chain, my name on it.
Who did it?
Indio. His name Indio. Shout out to Indio.
From your hometown?
Yeah, from Dallas. Yeah.
Now, fast forwarding today, you have a couple chains on.
Yeah.
Can you explain these pieces?
The Osama with the Glock on it, with the 30 on that bitch. That's my alter ego, man. That's the bad me, man. Osama 3 Laden, you know. The Mo3, that's me, you know. The chop under that bitch. I put the guns under the chains, you know, just to let you know I'm gonna go to war behind my name and went to war behind my name. I slung iron behind this name, you know what I'm saying? I built this name with these guns, you get what I'm saying? So, you know.
Now, did the same jeweler do these two pieces?
Nah, different jewelers.
Different jewelers.
Yeah.
Care to share who they were?
The Osama Manhattan Jewelers, and the Mo3 Gym City Jewelers.
Now, just curious, why does a person like yourself use different jewelers? Why not just use the same jeweler for everything?
Because sometimes people got different ideas, you know, different look for you, you know. And then it's like building a relationship, you know. So it's like, you know, it ain't like you switching sides and nothing, you know. It's just it's like shit. You ain't gonna buy the same car from the same car lot all the time, you know. You ain't gonna buy the same clothes. It's like you buying Nike in Dallas, but you might buy Nike in Miami. You get what I'm saying? So, you know.
Using different jewelers, you approach them, they approach you?
They approach me, you know, and I check them out, shit, and if I like what I see, we go from there. You
know. Now, these two personal chains that you have now, did you design them yourself, or did the jewelers that did these pieces design them?
I designed the Mo3 myself, and then the Osama, they designed it. Yeah.
Now,
I told them what I wanted, and they just designed it.
And then you approve it, and they mold it and create. Now, these chains you're wearing today, how much does something like that cost?
I spent 20 for this one. Well, it's 17. So, you know, and then this one was 20. Mo3 20, and this Osama 17.
Are they heavy?
Yeah, they're heavy. I'm gonna touch on them.
I'm sure some people watching this would love to touch them. Now,
take the bitch out and shoot it.
Do they ever hurt your neck?
Yeah, these ain't all my chains. You know what I'm saying? I got my HSM chain. I got that hoe too. I don't like to wear all of them because, you know, shit, I get tired of doing this. And, you know, I take them off, and, you know, so.
How do you dictate what you're gonna wear? Like, for instance, today you have two chains. You don't have all of them. I'm sure there's times where you just wear one or the other.
Yeah.
Or maybe none.
Yeah. I do that exactly what you just said.
How do you decide?
it depends on sometimes where you finna go, and sometimes you just be like, man, I ain't gotta wear all that. Or sometimes you just put on a watch and the bracelet and just no change. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to wear it all the time. Like, you know, especially if you've been wearing them for a little minute, and like people already done seen you with a lot of chains on. It's like, you ain't gotta wear that many chains.
Wearing multiple chains, though, do you ever knock diamonds out?
Hell yeah, I got kids, so when they get a hold of 'em, my nephews and shit, snap them, tugging them, you know, throwing them around and hitting them up against the wall and tables and shit like they toys, and while you sleep and shit. So yeah, like you gotta go get your shit redid. You know what I'm saying? So
Very expensive.
you know,
Ever had an embarrassing moment with the jewelry?
which jury?
Jewelry, period. Like I've seen some people, they'll be doing a show. and
Yeah,
their
I
chain
did.
snaps.
I did. Like I think 2 years ago, a year ago. Oh no.
What happened?
Man, a nigga sold me a fake watch, man, and shit. I spent 15. I gave him 15 bands for the bitch, and I thought it was, you know, that was a badass fake watch. You know what I'm saying? But
How'd you realize it was fake?
the nigga who sold it to me was on fake watch Busta.
Oh.
The actual person sold it to me. Y'all know he in Dallas. If y'all didn't know where he at, man, he in Dallas, man.
So you spend 15 on this, you find out it's fake, then what?
I pop back up on him and let him know.
And do you get your money back? Do you get the watch back?
Everything was everything.
I see.
Yeah, that's over with.
Now, aside from your jewelry, just thinking about all the different chains you've seen in hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Aside from yours, favorite chain of all time?
Shit, my nigga Busta with his motherfucking himself on that bitch. I like goddess shit. I like youngster shit and heavy count shit. I like Gucci shit. Gucci be icy. Shit. A lot of these niggas be icy. Moneybag that Michael Myers bitch.
Mm.
Man, a lot of these niggas be icy. Lil Pump. I don't know if that's him on that bit with her on that bit.
With the drugs?
That hoe stupid too.
I think he had like a styrofoam cup on
Yeah,
there.
that hoe stupid. Chief Keef shit stupid. I like a lot of these niggas shit, man.
Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, ugliest chain of all time.
Oh no, shit. If I seen an ugly tie, I can't even remember the bitch. I would pay attention. If it was ugly, shit, I don't even remember who had the bitch.
Now, when it comes to jewelry, you've spent some money on it. Is it a good investment or bad?
It's a good investment, especially if you in this line. It's a good investment. You motivating the people you rapping to. You know, you showing them that hey, I done came up from what I've been trying to do. I done got blessed a little bit. You know, I got me a little change to go give me something. You know, so it's a good investment. You know, image is everything. You know. Especially in this shit, you know, image everything, so shit.
Now, when it comes to jewelry, especially chains, something that I've been seeing recently, and I don't know if it's just always been happening and now this type of news headline, surfaces, or just because the way today is and social media, everything just gets mentioned. But chain snatching headlines.
Yeah.
Regardless of the rapper, when you see a chain snatching headline, what do you make of that?
What you mean regardless of the rapper?
Like, whoever rapper got their chain snatched, we're taking that out of the equation for this question. But when you just see a so-and-so got their chain snatched, when you see a headline like that, what do you think?
Like, I just don't understand. It depends. It depends on the person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on who get their chain snatched. Like, cause some artists can get their chain snatched and it'll be like, why did you take his chain? You get what I'm saying? But some niggas get their shit took and be like, damn, you took that nigga shit. Like, I thought Found cut like that. I thought Blood was out here like that. Like, Nah, man. So you know it depends. Shit, nigga ain't snatching my shit though.
When so-and-so rapper gets their chain snatched, does that devalue their image or their brand?
Of course, you know it didn't depend on how niggas took it. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand. Like shit, some niggas you got friendly ass niggas who do snatching runs, who do a sneak up and woo. You know what I'm saying? Nigga try to take my chain. I went viral. I got a case for this shit on YouTube. I beat a nigga ass asleep with my chain on. So like. You got niggas who try to take it and run. You got stiff niggas who pull up and just extort something like, I need that. Like, or you got the ones, you know, who take their chain off and put it down for a little bit and somebody steal it, then get on camera like, yeah, we just woo woo woo. So you will never know unless, you know, they got their actual video in the club or something, whoop whoop, and nigga done took a nigga chain. But you know, I feel like real niggas around the world, like niggas respect niggas like, if a nigga respecting on what you know, what you talking about, and you nigga feel like you know he can relate, nigga ain't gonna play with you like that, you know. So, cause there's a lot of real niggas in the game ain't never got their chain took or even, you know. So, you know, but some people gonna try.
And it's happened to you.
Yeah, ain't nobody took my chain.
But
yeah, nigga try. Yeah, I just beat that. Yeah, I just beat the aggravated assault. Yeah, I just beat that. Yeah. That was one of my cases. Yeah, I just beat that last year. Yeah.
I didn't know that happened to you.
Yeah, I went viral. Yeah.
Now, since that type of situation has happened to you in the past, the attempt, are chains worth the trouble they may cause? Even though you beat this charge, you still had to go through attorney fees, the court process for your chain, for your jewelry, for something you rightfully own.
I'm gonna keep it real. People be taking chain snatching into, I like to get technical, people be taking chain snatching into a whole nother mind state. I don't care about this jewelry for my life, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about it like as far as like, you know, I got kids. So if a nigga pull up on me right now, I'm lacking and draw down on me like, give me that. Like, nigga, you can have this shit. I'm gonna go buy some more. You get what I'm saying? You can have this shit. See, thing about me, I'm gonna catch up with you. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know, it don't end there. You get what I'm saying? But like, on some shit like a nigga just pull up and wanna pull your camera out, I'm feeling, man, hell no. It's not going like that. Like, so, you know, that's just a message to anybody around the world. Like, it's a respect thing. It's like, I've been to the penitentiary, so you know penitentiary rules in effect. So it's like a respect thing. It ain't even about a chain. It's like a nigga taking your food. You get what I'm saying? Like, you telling me I'm a hoe. You get what I'm saying? Like, so nah, it ain't about no chain. A nigga can pull up on you and say, nigga, I like that motherfucking cell phone, nigga. I ain't got that iPhone. I want that. Give me that hoe. Nah, you ain't, nigga. Nah, you get what I'm saying? So it's farther than the chain, but people are just taking. It's like a trophy when you get on social media these days. Yeah, I got such and such chain and woo 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 woo. Like I say, some niggas get their shit took. I be like, damn, how you get this shit took? Then some nigga get their shit took and be like, why they take bro shit? Like, he ain't nobody be taking that time. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you know.
That respect factor can be serious for some people. And like you said, people have families, people have kids.
Yeah.
And that's a very, that's a fork in the road there.
Yeah, what you want to tell my son? Nah, I died. I died because I didn't want to give up this chain. So I died, so, you know. But on the other hand, if I, you know, like I say, if it's on some whole other shit, nah, you're not just taking you're not taking the, nah, hell nah.
There's also jewelry insurance.
Of course.
And I believe with jewelry insurance, whenever you get a chain made from a jeweler, it's appraised for a certain value. You get it insured.
Yep.
If it gets stolen, if you lose it yourself,
all that.
I heard you get replacement value for it.
They cutting you a check. Yeah, they is. Niggas doing that too. Yeah, so.
some things to think about.